Welcome back guys, Jay here. In this video, we'll be looking at the fog settings in the Unity lighting settings tab. So let's jump into it. Alright guys, welcome back to the graphics and look and feel chapter of this course. So we're going to make this game look really nice. In the last chapter, we looked at directional light and skyboxes. We've got an evening mood to the game now. I'm going to now bring in fog, which is going to obviously soften things up. It's not going to be as harsh like this. So let's set up our fog for the game, right? So the first thing is I'm going to get into a angle like this so I can sort of see the distance over there and I can see the fog levels when we bring that in. All right, the next thing to do, guys, is to go to your window menu, rendering, lighting. So you might have that open already if you followed the previous chapter, but I just want to show you guys once again. So once you have the lighting tab open, just go to your environment, and then at the bottom, guys, there's a fog option. All right, turn that on and watch the magic happen. Just pay attention to your distant over here, which is pretty much over here in my game. Click that, and immediately you should notice a difference. So do you see that little fog over there, which basically softens up the game and reduces the line of sight as well a little bit so that the player doesn't see too far into the distance. So it kind of reduces that, which is good. And which also adds this nice fog effect. So click on this, guys. So since we're going for an evening look, I'm gonna change this ambient fog color. So something like this looks pretty good. See how it's suddenly believable. And also another thing you guys can play around with is the mode here. So exponential squared is a way of changing how far into the distance the fog begins. And then if you go with linear, guys, you can also change the start value, basically how close to us the fog starts. So if you go into minus values, the fog immediately starts where we are, right? So kind of too harsh, so I might change that. And then the end basically defines how far into the distant the fog actually stretches into. So if you reduce this, the fog seems very dense and it kind of comes towards us. So instead of that, I'm going to go with exponential. That's another option. So exponential allows us to control this fog as well. So 0.023. See how like it spreads more with this setting than the other ones. So if you go with 0.01, that seems like a pretty good setting to me. So feel free to play around, guys. I might go with exponential squared. I like exponential because it kind of comes towards our area as well instead of starting over there. So that's pretty good. Let's try this out. See how suddenly the game kind of has a little atmosphere, right? It feels dense and kind of soft as well, which I really like. So it's completely up to you guys, your personal preference. That was my game loading, but basically I've got environment like this. So that's pretty good, guys. Feel free to play around and get to a fog level that you guys like. I'm already liking the vibe of this. You can even go for a nighttime setting if you guys prefer that, but for this game I'm gonna go with an evening setting. That being said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video for the post processing.